Campbell County lawyer disbarred by Valencia Gray and Sherelle Suggs. Mr. Wesley Lynn Hatmaker of Jacksboro, Tennessee has been displaying many characteristics of an unethical attorney, such as misappropriating client funds, failed to communicate with or diligently represent clients, failed to properly terminate his relationship with clients, practiced law while temporarily suspended, and failed to respond to the request for information from the board. Out of all the unethical conduct Mr. Hatmaker has exhibited, the one Sherelle and I will be focused on the most is section 1.16, which is declining and terminating representation of Tennessee Rules of Professional Conduct.
Mr. Hatmaker was accused of stealing over $220,000 from his clients. This went on from 2009 to 2015. Due to the fact that Mr. Hatmaker had misappropriated funds and possesses a threat of substantial harm to the public, he was temporarily suspended from practicing at any firm of law. This decision was made by the Supreme Court of Tennessee on January 29, 2016.
Due to Mr. Wesley Lynn Hatmaker disregarding 2 terms of his suspension, he failed to properly terminate his relationship with clients. This action was just one of many of the reasons why Mr. Hatmaker was disbarred on August 10, 2017 by order of the Tennessee Supreme Court.
Mr. Hatmaker had been licensed since 1991, which means that he knew better than to do what he had done. Also, his clients served as witnesses, so there was no way for him to deny his actions. And then he practiced while he was temporarily suspended.
We agree the board was right to suspend and disbar Mr. Hatmaker. The jail sentence was not long enough for the fact that it was 14 years, but he only had to serve 30% and he was able to get off on probation.